Up to about 5 or 6 years ago, all the football clubs in Canusty kind of did their own thing. There was no connections. And by engaging with the Quality Mark accreditation scheme, it supported us in bringing football together and develop a model with a strong structure and governance. The East Region invited me to a study trip in Finland. And over there, what we saw was these community clubs where they all worked together. They all had the same strips on it, the same badges on, and they were all as one family, one football family, which I thought was fantastic. When we came back, the Scottish FA supported us to invite all the clubs in the town and sit around the table. We had a good chat about things. We decided that was the way forward for us. So we now have juniors, amateurs and youth all as one club. We operate as a pyramid. We've got the Fund 4s at the bottom, we come through the youth sections. The boys then can go to the amateurs, and the best players get the opportunity to, as you see, play and train with the juniors. And that's the progression of the pathway that we've put in place.
Started at under 9s, Canusty Panmure boys, only local club. Started there, went right through boys club and ended up going up to the Canusty YM amateurs, and then ended up getting a move to the juniors just at the start of this year. Recently, obviously with the pathway, been involved with the YM, I was involved with the coaching as well, and under 19s obviously coming up to the amateur game, and now involved with the juniors. I've seen that happening there as well. A couple of young guys obviously training tonight as well, so yeah, no, it's good. There's plenty of opportunities.
We had an all-service here that was run by Angus Council, and we did a community asset transfer. We raised the funds with the help of the Scottish FA and the Scottish Football Partnership Trust. And we've done the transfer. We now have ownership of the facility, and we've upgraded it to the latest 3G. And we've got all the teams coming down here training during the week, and they're seeing all the other teams coming off and coming on. So they're now getting to mix with the different age groups and the different levels. So the youths are seeing the amateurs in place, and then they're seeing the juniors coming on after them. So they're seeing that aspiration then to move through the club to amateur and junior level. So it's become a home for the whole club. Certainly what we were doing with boys and men's football has worked very well, but it hasn't worked so well with girls football. So with the help of the Scottish FA, we've linked up with Montefief Athletic and Montefief Ladies Football Club to create Panmure Community Football Hub. And what that's available to do is have a wider area, and we've got to work together to attract the girls to play football in the area. And we're growing the game there. It's starting to work very well.
Over the last 5 to 10 years, the Scottish FA East Region have created a mapping of big, strong community club areas where we would like to have big, strong, sustainable community clubs involved. The idea around it is that we have big numbers in the clubs, we have a strong playing and volunteer membership within the clubs, and we cater for every part of the community, regardless of gender, race, disability, age, etc., that these clubs could cater for these people within their community. The partners that we work with, it helps us to have a more strategic plan for the region for football, and the partners have completely bought into that. So Active Schools over the last few years have been absolutely amazing with supporting us for that, and helping us link to their local community club, which ensures that kids within the schools are able to link into their local community club, or adults or parents.
Soccer centres have been created as a resource because volunteers don't have the capacity to go into schools to deliver fun and enjoyable activities for creating new teams. As well as that, it's as a region we've supported with soccer centres to recruit new volunteers on and off field.
The volunteers that were involved all have full-time jobs, and so therefore we're not able to go into the schools during the day. So SFA have been able to support with that, and it's really been invaluable to getting our numbers up. We've had a huge escalation in the number of girls we've had under 9s, and it means that now 99% of the girls that play for the club are from the local community, so there's a really strong link between the community and the club now. Also, they've been able to assist with parents' meetings to get parents involved as volunteers as well in various roles, and that's been a huge help to us as well.
Along with the Scottish FA, the support from the Scottish Football Partnership has been fantastic to clubs by offsetting various costs such as new equipment, registration fees, brand new strips, covering the venue hire, and as you can see, the outcome of today is obviously with these girls having the chance to play the game in local festivals across the East Region.